Ban Gu, courtesy name Mengjian, was a 1st-century Chinese historian and poet best known for his part in compiling the Book of Han. He also wrote a number of Fu, a major literary form, part prose and part poetry, which is particularly associated with the Han era. A number of Ban's Fu were collected by Xiao Tong in the Wen Xuan. Family background. The Ban family was one of the most distinguished families of the Eastern Han dynasty. They lived in the state of Chu during the Warring States period, but in the 3rd century BC, a man named Ban Yi moved north to Laofen. By the early Han dynasty, Ban Gu's ancestors gained prominence on the northwestern frontier as herders of several thousand cattle, oxen, and horses, which they traded in a formidable business and encouraged other families to move to the frontier. Ban Bio later moved the family to Anling. Ban Gu's great-aunt consort Ban was a scholar and poet, and his father Ban Bio was a prominent historian. He took over from his father responsibility for writing a history of the former Han dynasty, a book known in modern times as the Han.He Book of Han. However, his work was interrupted by political problems. His association with the family of Empress Duo Jadao led to his imprisonment and death. A few volumes of his book in 1320 and 26, however, was completed by his younger sister, Ban Xiao, and became a model for many other works about later dynasties. Ban's twin brother Ban Xiao was a famous military leader and explorer of Central Asia. His sister, Ban Xiao, was one of the most famous female scholars in Chinese history. Life. Ban's father, Ban Bio, died in AD 54 when Ban was 22. After his father's death, Ban spent a period of time pondering what path he should pursue in life, eventually composing a long Fu on his situation entitled Fu on Communicating with the Hidden, which is famous as one of the earliest known Fu used to discuss philosophical questions. Ban did not immediately begin an official career, but remained in the Ban family home in Anling to work on the completion of his father's historical sequel to Sima Qian's Records of the Grand Historian. Around AD 60, rumors were reported to Emperor Ming of Han that Ban was privately revising the national history, which caused the imperial court to become concerned about the type of account Ban would write of the fall of the Western Han and the rise of the Eastern Han. Ban was subsequently arrested and the Ban family library confiscated, though Ban's brother Ban Xiao was able to intercede on his behalf and secure Ban's release. Ban was assigned to compile the annals of Emperor Guangwu of Han, the first Eastern Han emperor, and in AD 64 was assigned to the collation of books in the imperial library and promoted to the rank of gentleman. Emperor Ming was so impressed with the quality of Ban's work that in AD 66 he gave him permission to resume his work on the history of the Western Han, which he worked on for the rest of his life. Ban continued to serve in the imperial library and at the imperial court throughout the second half of the 1st century AD. During the reign of Emperor Zhang of Han, Ban was promoted to the position of Marshal of the Black Warrior Gate. Ban later served as a high-ranking literary official under Dao Jian, the brother of Emperor Zhang's empress. Although Dao won prestige for 2 successful campaigns against the Zhongyu, in AD 92 he was suspected by Emperor He of Han of plotting a rebellion and forced to commit suicide. Immediately thereafter, Ban was dismissed from office and arrested by an old rival who was serving as the prefect of Luoyang. Ban died in prison that same year at 61 years old. Legacy. The modern historian Hsu Meiling states that Ban Gu's written work in geography set the trend for the establishment of geographical sections of history texts, and most likely sparked the trend of the gazetteer in ancient China. The tendency of both Chinese and Western scholars to view China's history in a dynastic framework is thought to be a direct result of Ban Gu's decision to write the Book of Han in the manner in which he did. Ban family. Ban bio, ban gu, ban cha, ban zhong, ban shi, ban yong, ban shao.